Evening all. Now, as I see Beau dancing or something in the background, I may have made the biggest mistake of my life. We've agreed between us two that we're getting older and we're both getting fatter. Well, especially me. Not so much Beau, but definitely me. But one thing we both are is very unfit. Yes? Are you going to agree with that one at least? I tried it last year doing the keto, but it prohibits you from doing absolutely anything in terms of food in Thailand, and it's really, really tough. I've decided to do something. I don't know if I'm going to get there. Beau's not going to bother. We're both going to go around the lake 3 times a week, maybe 4, and we're going to go from couch to 5k first, but I'm going to keep going and keep going and keep going, and I've signed up for the Khon Kaen International Marathon next year. So I've got almost an entire full year to get myself fit. If I don't have a goal, a target like that, I'll end up just giving up for a day and then eventually just stopping. But knowing that this target's going to be looming over me, it's going to go. But am I stupid? I am 53, I'm fat, I'm old. I don't know. Today I'm just going to walk around. Let's go. Beau's already got her headphones on. Away we go. I will be leaving Beau in the distance, hopefully, because she walks at an incredibly slow pace. Actually, it's probably no different than me, but Beau's about that big. Pretty bad when you're walking at speed and you've got old ladies walking faster than you. You know, it's pretty bad. But I'll get there. I'll just get faster and faster. And as I say, hopefully in the next couple of trips I'll be jogging, which is my plan. And I'm going to up it to each time doing about 8 to 10 kilometers. And then I'll do a couple of big ones, hopefully. It's not going to be easy, but I'm just determined to get a bit fitter. I'm not even that bothered about losing tons of weight. I just want to get fitter. And it was all exacerbated from last night when I went to my brother's house. He's just got back from working away, and he came back. We had a load of food and clearly too many beers, but he did buy me some more whiskey. Cheers, Paul. And also a couple of old friends came around in Doug, who've known for God knows how long, and Alan. It was nice to see those two again. Yeah, so let's just say we overindulged, or I did anyway. So here I go. Coming in. Okay, I'm about a third of the way round. Apologies if it's a bit shaky and not so good, the sound, but everything's just coming straight off my phone. I'm not taking tripods and God knows what else today. I can't do that. But I don't know if I mentioned at the start, I'm going in for a marathon. I'm not actually doing the full marathon. It's just going to be the 22.1k, something like that. And it's which is just the half marathon. But to say I was struggling to even get upstairs, seriously, that's no word of a lie. Get up to the top of the stairs and I'm like this. So it was high time I did something. I think I'm about halfway now, something like that. And I've probably got a big purple head, like a beetroot. I don't know. But to be honest, everything's holding out. I've not collapsed in a pile yet. I'm feeling quite good. I nearly burst into a jog a moment ago, but I'm holding back this time. I'll do that next time. But everything feels good. My calves are aching, but nothing is hurting. I don't even remember a good while ago, I was in Chayapum and I picked up an injury that was not very good and it stopped my little toe. No comeback on that as of yet, so all is good at the moment. That's quite cool, isn't it, with a temple in the background there. What do you think? Am I mad? Am I daft for doing this? Going from a proper couch potato right the way to doing a half marathon in a year, just shy of a year. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know below. I remember in the olden days when I was quite fit, I used to come running around here 3 times a week, twice, and generally go right on the outside, and it was about 8 kilometres, or just shy of it. And even if I was totally and utterly knackered, someone goes past you, you'd latch onto the back of them and use them to force you to keep going. It was hard work, but it did pay off. Likewise, if there was someone who was, I don't know, 20 metres, 50 metres in front of you, you'd pull that extra spurt on to try and catch up with them and then follow them. And it's really good. Half the time you'd end up getting into conversations with them, and I loved it. I do miss that, so that's my aim, to get back to that level. And even if they end up missing out on the marathon, I've got that target. At least it'll keep me going. Okay, it is knackering, but I'm still going. As I say, I'm determined, and the sunset alone will keep me going. Look at that. What a sunset, eh? See, bright orange sunset and a bright red face. But a little bit earlier than I used to go, but it's not too hot still yet in Khon Kaen compared to the summer. In the summer you tend to go when it goes dark, but I'm just determined to get my head down and get going now. Come on. Not too far off now. It's actually just shy of 3 kilometres, because I'm actually going to meet Beau a little tiny bit shorter than the full lap, if you like. But I'm alive. I've survived, I think. And I'll just go and sit down there and I'll wait for Beau. But it's been a bit of an eye-opener of just how unfit I really am. That said, I know I've got it in me to do it. I have been really unfit before, but possibly none more so than I am now. Keep going. Let me know what you think below. Am I stupid? Am I right for doing this? Yes, I think so. Check that out. Ow! I always do that. Cool, eh? I'm actually jogging, so I'll give it a bit of a whirl. Hey, see if my legs can hold out against my massive carcass. Oh, I do. Probably did about 200 metres, but I'm not doing too bad. I've done much worse. So finish line's just up ahead. Done. I used fitness on my iPhone and I was 2.76 kilometres, just shy of 3 kilometres. If you do the full way around, it's about 3, but if you do the outside of it, the very outside of it, it's more like 4, because the pathing cuts out a lot as it goes over the lake. And it took me 33 minutes. So I'll give or take 11 minutes a kilometre walking. It's pretty slow really, isn't it? But I'll get there, I'll just keep going. So let me know below, guys. Am I daft or not? If you do exercise, what do you do? I'm not into gyms, never have been, wasn't in England. I used to run along the canals in England and go swimming. They were not in the canals, swimming as well. They were the two things I used to do, as well as play football and rugby. But here, it's too hot most of the time of the day, so you're restricted to evening or a very early morning. So I'll be using those 2 times, I think, from now on. So, day 1 on my way to doing a half marathon. So let's see what happens. Now we've got Beau incoming. There she is. How was it? Idiot. How was it?
สนุกดี
Yeah, how long? 40 minutes.
ใช่ใช่
Yeah, 40 minutes. I did it in 33. But it's good walking it. It's 2.73 kilometres. It's a bit shy of the full one today, but it don't matter. Are you okay, yeah? So we're going to do that 3 times a week now, yeah? You sure?
sure
Until next week, and then it'll be, I'm tired. Anyway, that'll just about do for today, guys. I'll leave Beau to spin around for whatever reason, and catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.